on Will Smith's latest album.
Listen, I need y'all to hear right now. Listen to me. Diddy begs to hold off on the trial. He begs to slow down on the trial, homie. Listen, then we got Tony Rock, y'all. We got to get into Tony Rock first, though, please. Tony Rock slams Will Smith, y'all, for the album sales flopping. The Billboard numbers is in. Damn, say it ain't so. Now, Will done something. Now it look like Billboard done caught Will back. Now listen, we also got Wallo Sparks outrage, y'all. Wallo sparking outrage. He done said some things about them kind of people and them kind of businesses. It's a lot going on. You already know, y'all. It's a lot. We got to get right into it. I'm Oota. I'm on go. I just got to my podcast space. I didn't get time to sit down. This is how real this is right now.
All right, for those who missed,
salute to everybody. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all make sure y'all dropping your likes, subscribing to the channel, be a part of the On Go network, be a part of the On Go sector. We're on Go here together. That's how we doing this. My name is Oota. I'm on Go. You on Go. We on Go together. Everybody hit that poll, okay? I heard Diddy about to be free, y'all. I heard Diddy about to be free. I need y'all to hit the poll. Tell me if y'all think it's a joke or not. I heard Diddy about to be free. I heard the baby off. Allegedly, it wasn't Diddy's. They can't find none of Diddy DNA or his prints on any of the baby oils. So that's a big breakthrough in the case, allegedly. So let's get into this.
A good time to be a comic right now. Yeah, hey, long time to be a comic right now. Will Smith has an album out, and it's a piece of and he dresses the Oscar.
He said, Will got an album out, it's a piece of ish.
What do you think about that? Like, I mean, bro, like, he's going back to it. Everybody keep telling me to stop talking about it, but then he puts it on the song that gives me anyway to talk about it again. Album's trash. I'm just assuming that I haven't listened to it.
Diddy next, we get into Diddy.
I refuse to listen to it. The fact that he brought it up on the album. Well, like, I'm trying to sell the album. I'm surprised he wouldn't come out being a drug dealer on this one. Oh, he went to jail and got shot 9 times. He tried to sell the album. His best work was, I'm still a hip hop head. That doesn't change. So you like the best work was Brand New Phone. Okay. All right. So you give him that.
Y'all drop a like, hit the poll. Hit the poll.
Okay. I know people think it. I'm just protecting my brother. Well, I like brother's keeper. That's all. I like that you can talk about like these things and
Nah, this is crazy. I gotta set up my equipment.
Yeah, I'm a hip hop head. I'm a hip hop head to the core. This album probably is because I haven't heard anything about it other than all he addresses your brother. If that's the only selling point, that's the album. Does this make things worse or better? Well, him and your brother. No, it's not. This is.
Listen to me. He said, if that's your best thing, yo, bro. He said the album is ish. Okay. He said, I'm surprised he ain't come back rapping about taking 9 shots. He said the album is trash, bro. I know one of them songs was trash though that I did hear. I did hear some trash from him. He's like, you know what song did it for me? I am the mega, I'm the alpha, I'm the niece, I'm the I was like, Will, if you don't get out of here, Will, he's talking about he's the alpha and the mega and all of this, and he was just allegedly in the swingers. He was allegedly in the freak off ecos. What is he talking about, bro? Nah, he won't.
It's just.
Will have the baby on like this. Oiling up the victims, allegedly. Allegedly, Will. Allegedly.
It is what it is. Yeah. They ain't friends, they ain't gonna be friends. It is what it is. There's no. I don't think either one of them lost like significant amount of money behind this book. Yeah. My brother might actually made a little more money. Well, yeah, that's special. Yeah, I made a little more money. Somebody heard. We all of us are walking in the bank on Monday with smiles on our faces.
Get 30 to 50% off.
Tell me what y'all thinking, man. First of all, he's cooking. And you don't want beef with a comedian, bro. That's one thing you don't want beef with, bro, is a comedian. The man is a comedian. He do that for a living. So he's cooking you when he's going to cook you. And he's been waiting to cook this man for a minute, yo. He's been waiting. When I said waiting to cook this man. Trust me.
On Will Smith's latest album. And yeah, this is something that he's been on for a minute now, right? Tony Brown, he done went in on Will Smith on several occasions.
Yes, he did.
Recently, even went as far as to say he still wants you know, he want to throw the hands with Will Smith. Okay.
Of course he want to throw the hands, man. He want to throw the hands, man. Tony Rock, you already know, man. He looking out for his brother. You already know he looking out for his brother. The album is made based on a true story, and he labeling it trash and it's ish, straight up. Despite admitting that he hasn't listened to it though. He did hate on him straight and didn't even listen to it. So you know he been wanted to bust these ox at him. He said he didn't even listen to it, but he know it's trash. He heard a couple of songs probably, like I did. I heard the I'm the Amiga, I'm the Alpha. I was like, Despite admitting that he wasn't and he hasn't listened to it, that's the craziest thing at all, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of this stemmed from Will Smith, man, regardless of the fact. And the mother even came out at Will Smith at one point. And it was tragic though, but he only sold 268 copies, bro, in its first week, bro, in the UK and failing to chart in the US. He's sold 268 copies, bro. The nigga sold lint, bro. This nigga sold thread, bro. This nigga sold this. You know how you sell copper and wood? Yo, this nigga Will Smith went this, bro. This nigga went thread, bro. That's crazy. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work, Will. I love you and all that, Will. Just wow. It's nasty work. Nasty work, bro. But you know, we have to just get that on the board because that's just crazy. That's just crazy. But you know, Will, you know, I don't know what Will thought he was going to do. And one thing I think he did, I think he held back the album too long too as well, Will Smith. I think he held the album back too long. Yeah, he held it way too long. Way too long. So he played himself with that. Most definitely did. Let me see something. Check something right here. Hold up, son. While I play this. Oh yeah, we writing to Diddy, my baby moms. Oh, hey, oh, and my baby mother. That's why I'm glad I'm doing this right now, because everybody's gonna come to this channel right now, and when they come to the channel, they're gonna see my ex-girlfriend, Tisa Tells. Beautiful Tisa Tells. I love her so much. She broke up with me because I was a cheating dog. I'm trying to get her back. Everybody that's watching this, if you're not a hater, make sure you holler at my ex-girlfriend for me and tell her that I need her back. Tisa Tells, her right hand on the screen. That's my ex-girlfriend. And I was wrong. I was with a floozy, y'all. Played myself. Look at my girl looking good. So my ex-girl, I almost act like I'm playing with her now. I'm trying to get her back. Look at my ex-girl. Y'all drop likes on this video. Why y'all ain't hit that poll yet? Y'all hit the poll. Hit the poll. I heard Diddy coming home. He about to be free. Do you think it's true? Answer that. If you don't answer that, it's because you was in the Diddy party like this, allegedly oiling up victims. Don't tell me y'all in here was oiling up victims in here. My ex-girlfriend on the screen right now, I don't want her to find out that people in my chat was in the Diddy party, bro. This shit is disrespectful, bro. What type of time is we on? Hit the poll if you wasn't in a Diddy party. Straight. If you didn't have 2 bottles of baby on your hand like this, singing Diddy favorite song, Diddy, Diddy, oiling up the victims, don't do it. Drop like that.
Neighbor, baby, if you...
The 2 people that just left wasn't a Diddy party. They was in a freak-off, eek-off. Shit. We know what happened, bro.
think it's Sean Diddy Combs. You are in a world of hurt. You guys, what am I talking about? Diddy has officially been brought in for arraignment. The inner city press is live.
I miss her, bro.
I'm gonna give this to you. Let's get into it. We're doing the live.
And she eating good?
We're actually covering the live tweet from the inner city.
I was stressing her out.
This is the same live tweet that every major.
My baby lost weight with me. I was stressing her out. She was worrying about where I was, all types of shit, bro. Look how good she looking right now. She eating good, yo, bro. I'm ready to run down on whoever. Yo, let me not make no threats online. But whoever she with, that's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say.
News organization is covering live tweet.
Straight.
We're also going to break down the madness of what is actually going on. All right, with no further ado, how y'all doing today? I know it's been a while, but the Diddy case is kicking up. You know we're going to be covering the trial, but we just wanted to actually get this going.
Come on, baby. I need you sound louder, baby.
Let's go again. Okay.
I need you getting louder, girl. Like when you were screaming on me, get your ass out my house and all that, you mama. Think you cheat. She is, listen, don't let all this pretty shit fool you with Tisa, bro. She is gangster and ghetto when she ready. Trust me, son. It's a black woman on the screen, bro. What you think she likes skin? You think she's Spanish? Bro, black woman on the screen. When she screamed at me, she wasn't talking this low. Don't let that shit fool you, y'all. Don't let that shit fool you.
And this is live. This is happening now. The first thing, that they are saying is Sean Diddy Combs is bought in. He has white hair and short beard, chatting with his 2 lawyers at the defense table. There are 6 people at the prosecution table. They are waiting for the judge. Now, first off, Diddy, you are not fooling us. You are still trying to act like you are old man River. His plan is to look bloated, to look out of shape. Right here. His plan is to look bloated and out of shape, so that when Cassie comes on the stand, beautiful, crying, heavily pregnant, okay? When that happens, they're gonna look at Diddy and be like, he couldn't have done it. He looks so frail. No, you was running people and acting a fool. I 100% believe you did it. Nice try, Diddy. It's not gonna work. His hair is white. You went from having beiging in your hair all the time and just for men, dark and lovely, natural black in your hair. Now your hair is all white. Shut it up. Diddy is ridiculous. Anyway, Brady, there are 6 people at the prosecution's table. Diddy thought he could outmaneuver and outspin the United States government. They put on 6 lead prosecutors, and that's not even counting the prosecutors that are the people that are assisting the prosecution. Diddy, you picked the right one this time. Anyway, right? All rise. This is happening live if you're just joining us, all right? All rise, the judge. Mr. Combs, have you seen the April 3rd indictment? Yes. This is Diddy. Yes, I do, Judge. Okay, Mr. Combs, how do you plead? Not guilty, Judge. Mr. Agnifilio, what can you tell me? Mr. Agnifilio, Yana, this is a superseding indictment. I had a substantial new charge. Yana,
she got
I'd like
jokes.
to discuss a 2-week postponement of openings. Oh, did he try to postpone the trial? Anyway,
Diddy trying to push the trial back, y'all.
Postponing of openings due to discovery issues. I don't want to disrupt the jury selection process.
Likes up, y'all. Likes up. Drop a like if y'all here with us. Drop a like. I need to make sure that ain't no bots. We ain't with the bot business. Drop a like if you ain't an AI ChatGPT bot, bro. Drop a like. Y'all hit the poll. Salute to everybody, but y'all gotta hit a like. You're not Agent Smith, right? You're not trying to set me up, right? Are you trying to set me up? Are you Agent Smith? This is the matrix that we're in right now. You know this, right? So who are you? Are you Neo like me or are you Agent Smith? If you're Neo like me, drop a like in the chat. Shout out to Jose. Nah, nigga, I never can be that. Listen, drop a like in the chat. I'm about to shoot you, Jose. And drop a poll. I'm about to shoot you right now in my chat. So just know that. Straight. I'm not even playing with you, weirdo. Okay? So you're getting shot, homeboy. Just know that. Okay? Boom. Bye-bye.
We see discovery about the alleged victim number 2. Alleged. She continues. Your Honor, we resolved that. But the alleged victim of the forced labor predicate, she was employed there for a significant period of time. Oh, okay. So forced labor was one of Diddy's assistants. Apparently it's not. I believe the person taking in the forced labor, I believe that person actually might be the chef. Remember the chef that sued Diddy, where she said that she was forced to bring Diddy food while he was laid around naked and doing all this other stuff? Yeah, apparently this is the same
Diddy's a wild boy.
That they are now.
Everybody hit the poll that just came in here. Hit the poll. I heard Diddy coming home. Look, Tisa about to say, I heard Diddy they about to spring Diddy. They about to free Diddy, homie. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, son. Cause all the shit I see, I'm like, how they freeing Diddy, bro? Why y'all lying? But yo, hit the poll and let me know if you think they about to spring Diddy. Because I heard that allegedly, you know the 1,000 bottles of baby oil? I heard his prints wasn't on the 1,000 bottles. Or I think they only got to print on 1 bottle. So all them baby oils is dropped. You know what I mean? You got to drop them. You know how they sing that song? 1,000 them bottles of baby oil on the wall. If one of them baby oils should fall. That's what people that's not dropping a like was singing in the freak off. 1,000 baby oils on the wall. Yeah, you was singing 1,000 baby oils on the wall if you're not dropping a like. You was in the freak off with baby oil, oiling up the people, not helping nobody. Because right now you watching me and not helping me. So you was in the freak off, not helping nobody else. Metaphor? Drop a like if you wasn't in the freak off. Drop a like if you're not Will Smith. And if you're not Will Smith. But drop a like if you're not Agent Smith. And drop a like if you're not the guy in the Matrix, the white guy that was about the garbage like this. Yo, Smith. Yo, they over here, Smith. Yo, I'm doing this for a steak. You remember that guy in the Matrix? Please don't be him. Please don't be him. Drop a like, hit the poll. Don't be the guy in the Matrix that threw the phone in the garbage. That's all I'm saying.
It was forced slave labor.
And don't be the guy in the, or the girl in the freak off.
She got all the
Allegedly.
money she should have gotten. Well, she got all the money that she wanted. She should have gotten more. We didn't know those were freak offs back then, but she is now coming back. She did sign an NDA with Diddy, but an NDA, as you know, in criminal trials, does not count. So we know that this person
That's true.
in forced labor is a woman. I think it might be the chef. Anyway, Diddy's lawyer goes on to say, this is real-time tweeting if you guys are just coming up. Your Honor, she's been small C cooperating with the U.S. She's taken screenshots, but the rest, the U.S. has not taken possession of. What are we talking about?
60-40 poll. I like that. Everybody's not a landslide saying that he is and he's not. I like that. I like that, man. That's all I can ask for. Y'all hit the poll so we can really gauge what the hell we all thinking. Do y'all think Diddy gonna be free or not? Do you think Diddy's gonna beat this Rico? Do you think he's beating this Rico? The odds is against him. He got a lot of charges.
Oh, he cooperating. What are they speaking of code? A small C cooperating. Okay, anyway, she has turned against Diddy, but the gag is she was never with Diddy. So what do you mean she's been small C cooperating? Diddy's lawyers are so unserious.
Likes up, y'all.
Your Honor.
I appreciate you if you just dropped a like.
that's-
Listen, let me just appreciate you. Whoever does just drop a like, I appreciate y'all, man. I wish you would say something in the comments so I could salute you. That's what I'm talking about. Whoever, y'all just follow that, drop likes. Share this video to any channel you got.
Cameras are not allowed in the courtroom. Everything that you're hearing
It's
is
50-50?
everything
Diddy
that
coming home?
is every single thing that all these big major organizations
Hit the poll.
are talking about, so you're not missing a thing. Two explosive things, the trial, they are trying to push the trial back 2 weeks. So basically 12 plus 2, 14, basically to the end of May. They're also
It
concerned
was
about
early
forced
May.
labor. Now they were trying to make it seem like it was a male that was doing it. They are very concerned with the forced labor. They're saying that basically trying to imply that Diddy is being framed and that this girl is a cooperating witness. But the real gag is, right? The real gag is this girl was never cooperating with Diddy at all, and she sued Diddy.
57-43. Y'all believe that Diddy's about to be free. Y'all gotta tell me.
Oh, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's get back into this, shall we? Yes, we shall.
Yes, we
All right,
shall.
there's more. So they say, Your Honor, this is Timmy Garagos. This is Diddy's other lawyer. Your Honor, she's cherry picking messages. There are over 100,000 emails and messages the U.S. is not taking possession of. Holmes Global was subpoenaed, but we don't have her company emails. 3 weeks before trial, we may ask for a Rule 17 subpoena. Okay, you guys, this is a
Hola, amigo.
Every second there is new breaking information coming down. Hold on, you guys.
Likes up, hit the poll. Likes up and hit the poll.
1 second. Okay, why is this so important? Because again, this is unfolding live, so as it comes down, we are going to be having this unfolding.
Hit the poll.
live, so as it
Everybody
comes
hit the
down,
poll.
We are going to be having updates. But you guys, new information came out. I thought this was the chef. However, now they're saying this woman had a small business, and there are 100,000 emails and messages the U.S. is not taking the case of. This actually might be Diddy's PR person. Could it be KK? Could KK be trying to turn on Diddy, and she's the one saying that? Guess what? I was forced to.
Everybody subscribe who hasn't. Subscribe to the channel now.
I was 100% forced to do.
It's crazy. Could it be KK? It can't be KK. KK is Diddy's assistant, who they say is like his Ghislaine Maxwell. She just came out and spoke the other day. So this is scary for this. She came out and spoke the other day. She didn't come out attacking Diddy, but she said, look, I had nothing to do with nothing with no kids or no nothing, bro. I had nothing to do with nothing like that. Because why some people are saying they're speculating, lawyers, certain people are speculating that she came out and she's speaking out now because maybe it's affecting not only her family, because you know when people are in cases, she's not supposed to like testify, but they think that she could testify. It's like she has no charges against her. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, even though they consider her like a Ghislaine type person, she has no charges at the moment. But she spoke out the other day and she said, listen to me. I had nothing to do with none of that. So some people are saying maybe she's distancing herself from Diddy. We understand that her family could be involved, like not involved in the situation, but involved to say, you know what I mean, scrutiny, media, your kids go to school, whatever, you know what I mean? Come on, it's a lot, bro. This is Diddy. It's a lot for your family to be going through, not just you. It's a lot. So then they're saying that maybe she's doing this because maybe she's losing business as well. Because mad people, you don't, Diddy's a situation they like, everybody even love him like that. They're not saying nothing about Diddy. Diddy was speaking to Kanye. How far from grace do he have to fall, Diddy, for him to start talking to Kanye West, bro? He don't even like Kanye West. Kanye West damn sure do not like him, and we all know this. Kanye called him a straight fed. Yet, Kanye is going to do this phone call with him. He says that Kanye recorded the phone call secretly, whatever you believe. But regardless, why did they do it? Think about that. Kanye don't like him, and he don't like Kanye. Kanye called him a straight fed, but then went and did the conversation with him. Why? If you call somebody a fed, you're going to deal with them? He called him and Meek Mill both feds. Hard body on a program. To knock them as feds, and they're sending them at me to do all these things because they can't do it. That's what he said about them, but yet he goes to deal with Diddy. Think about that. But I don't care about that. That's a neither here nor there. That's something for you to think about. What we're thinking about is that Diddy said to him, yo, man, you're the only, not one. He said, you're the only person that actually checked on my kids, bro. That's what he said, not checked on me. He said, you're the only person that checked on my kids. So think about how far Diddy had to fall from grace for Kanye West to be the only person to check on his kids when he know damn sure well he don't like Kanye West, and we know damn sure well that Kanye West can't stand Diddy or Meek Mill. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. Just like any of his ex-girlfriends who he been with, throw them in the buck with Diddy and Meek. He can't stand nobody any of his. Kanye not the type to be cool with his ex and all that after they cool. You know how like some people got that positive relationship that after you break up with somebody, you good? Not Kanye, nigga. After we done, nigga. Yeah. He wants everything he got back from you. Yeah. The energy, I mean, not even physical things. The light that he gave you because you was a smaller person and he's big in success, he wants all that back too. But he can't get it back because he done made the person big. That's how come I pray that him and Bianca just stay together for a very long time. Because I think that would be the biggest blow up of all. But some people are saying like it's something on the rocks. I don't know, man. I don't really go into the gossip and the shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Hopefully their marriage work and they do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Straight. Because I don't know what they going through. She already working off half naked. You ain't got no problem with shorty already half naked every day naked. You ain't got no issue with nothing, bro. Come on, that's some of the beef that you have with your girl. Why you wearing that? Who you wearing that for? The guy at your job, your little lunch, your little work husband? Like everybody got a work husband and a work wife. Y'all be acting like y'all ain't got no work wife. Or y'all go to school, you got a little school boyfriend, and you got a school girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But even though you got a girlfriend in real life, so you better stop. You got a boyfriend, y'all need to stop. Y'all gonna get caught cheating like how I got caught cheating with Tisa tells. This is my ex-girlfriend on the screen. I'm not just doing a reaction video. I'm also trying to get her back. I love her. So I need my good people to subscribe to the channel. Put likes on this video. What are we doing? Likes on the video. Likes up. Tisa tells you gonna come back to this video and say, how I'm coming here and he don't got them putting respect on my name, but he act like he want me back when he talking to me on the phone. Do you understand me? Y'all have to help me to get her back. We have to get on go together. Are y'all gonna help me? Oh, y'all's haters. I'm done. Y'all's haters, and it's all good. It's all good.
I don't know, guys, but it very well.
Y'all haters.
That. Okay. Also,
Kanye not saying.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Kanye not saying.
There are 3 screenshots of an innocent.
Kanye not saying, bro. What you talking about? Kanye is insane, bro. You talking about Kanye West. That's what make him a genius too, though. You know that. That's what make you a genius, They say a genius is borderline on the point of being crazy or insane or whatever the hell you want to use the word. You know what I mean? Trust me. And Kanye is very smart. He is. We're not going to take that from him, but sometimes he's too smart for his own good. That's why we just want to remix him and bring him back to the old Kanye way. Maybe not maybe right after the pink polo, that Kanye, not the pink polo Kanye, because he was like in his bag, he was a little cocky. He didn't want nobody tell him nothing when he was with the pink polo too. Right after that, you know what I'm saying? We could probably use that Kanye. Because he was like Kanye, but he wasn't just to this level yet where he just, don't come for my head, ho. Don't send them people like my head, ho. Before that Kanye. Before don't send them people like me, ho. Before that Kanye. We good with it.
That will be discussed in trial. But the government now tells us she's no longer has the whole WhatsApp chat. Now I know we're trying to wrap our arms around this.
Nasty
we are
work.
in a tenable position. Now, this is the gap. One of the best trial lawyers in the world is
Nasty work.
Rico. I know, ironic. He was also the only black person Diddy had on counsel, which I think is important because you need to have a black person on counsel if you're going to say this is a case of discrimination. If Mark Agnifilio talking about can a black man get a break does not get the same. However, Anthony Rico quit. Why?
He quit.
He told Diddy, you are not ready for trial. He looked at Garagos and he looked at Agnifilio and he said, none of us are ready for trial. He basically said, and I'm paraphrasing, we are being led to a bloodbath. You are not ready for trial. You tried to outsmart the federal government. You tried to think if you ran to trial, the government wouldn't have a case. And the government said, we don't need 100 like trafficking victims. All we need is to bring you to heel.
Hit the pole, y'all.
All we need is to bring 4 people in and countless other witnesses, and maybe we got 2 dead rights.
That's
Again,
it.
there is no buy one, get one free quantity for sex trafficking. So Diddy ran the trial. He waived his, he enforced his right to speedy trial. This trial actually should have started in 2026. But he thought the government would be unprepared. Mark Agnifilio swore to him, no, they're gonna be unprepared. Don't worry about it.
This is why they wanted to rush this. Because you know, sometimes it's good you can do that. Because a lot of times when they have cases, I don't know about a case like this. These people are, if they're coming at a person like Diddy, a powerful person, they're gonna make sure they cross their T's and dot their I's. Even though the word federal don't have a T or I in it, they're gonna cross every T and dot every I. That's what they didn't do. But you know, sometimes like in a case, you'll rush, get like a speedy trial because you want to hopefully catch them unprepared, that they don't got certain things ready. Because remember, certain things, they have a bunch of witnesses that they want to call. Some people are don't want to speak. So, you know, they're waiting while you still in jail. They're waiting for other witnesses to come along, as well as the ones that they have, as well as other ones as well. So if you hurry up with all of this, sometimes it can help you, but sometimes it can hurt you. Because it seems like the government is pretty prepared, at least enough prepared to deal with the trial. So now it's like, what? Now Diddy like, hold up, wait, slow down, push the trial back. Hold on. This trial is supposed to be like 2026. Period, bro. So don't think that they just rushed to just do this trial. They pushed Diddy's lawyers and them, allegedly, we're gonna say, but Diddy's people is the ones who also pushed for this to happen because they like, okay, if you really got all of this, what you say you got, come bring it right now. Because they figure like, yo, if we catch them like this, all of this gonna be, but no, look, the government is prepared. This is what they're saying. They're actually more prepared than they think they are. Everybody get in the comments. Salute to everybody in the chat. And I will be saluting everybody. Drop where y'all from in the chat. Drop a 7 in my chat if you believe in God. Drop a like too. But drop a 7 in my chat if you believe in God or Jesus. I want to know who I am around right now. Anybody who's here, if you believe in Jesus or God, I want you to drop a 7. If you don't want to drop a 7 because you don't want to write nothing, just drop a like. Then I'll know what you believe in it. Because I just like to know who we in. Because this is the matrix and there's a lot of negative people, devilish people around us. And I just want to make sure I know who's around us at all times. That's why I always give praise to God every stream I do, no matter what I'm talking about. So, likes and 7s in the chat if you believe in God or Jesus. If you believe in the devil, drop a 6. But 7s in the chat. Look, nah, it couldn't have been that much people believed in the devil that just left. Oh, okay, I got y'all.
So what ended up happening?
That's what it was.
Is prepared, and guess what? Diddy.
God is the greatest. I don't care what y'all say.
Begging for an extension. All right, let's get back into this. That's why. So the fact that they're saying, Yana, we're trying to wrap our arms around this. We're in an untenable position. Again, where am I getting this information? Is being live tweeted from the inner city press. They are one of the most authoritative and only people. Cameras are not allowed. They give great coverage. They have legal training. You guys are not getting better coverage anywhere else. So sit down and have a seat. Okay. So anyway, they said, there are screenshots of an incident that were discussed at trial, but the government now tells us she no longer has to hold what's happening.
Word.
So they're trying to use this
Y'all drop
as an
a
excuse.
5, drop a 5 if you believe in Diddy. Yo, that was a good one in there, hola amigo. That was a good one. Yo, y'all ain't got no jokes, no Diddy jokes in the chat? Put some Diddy jokes or something in the chat, bro. Come on, y'all. Diddy jokes in the chat. Straight up. I might have to send somebody a couple dollars for the funniest joke, man. For real, bro. Funniest Diddy jokes, huh?
They're trying to use this as an excuse to actually slow everything down. Hold on really quick. I'm just getting more information.
Oh, I'm about to say, if she get another phone call talking about her DoorDash, yo, all the money I was spending on your DoorDash, girl, I'm still spending it because you got my card, and she's still, you know, she's still spending my money on DoorDash. Every time she's on this channel and she says she's going to get her DoorDash, do you know that she's buying that food off my account, off my DoorDash account? But she want to act like she don't want to get me back yet. Huh. Shout out to 80 Mola in the chat. Mo, you said you believe in Diddy 5? Okay. Drop a 5 y'all believe in Diddy. And drop a baby oil too. Drop a baby oil emoji if you believe in Diddy. It's great. Straight. Everybody hit the poll that's with us. Salute to everybody.
I have in the courtroom too. Okay, so I have people in the courtroom too, and I'm just messaging to make sure that we're getting this right. Okay, yes. We are back, and of course, yes.
I like that name, Narendra. That's dope.
Begging for
Salute, Narendra.
to make an excuse.
God bless y'all. Everybody that put a 7 in the chat. Everybody that put a 7 in the chat, God bless you and your family. I wish nothing but prosperity for you and your family. Everything that you wished and wanted to come true for you last year that didn't come true for you last year, I wish that those things come into fruition for you this year, all right? But just understand that you have to manifest what you want into your reality. You have to say, this happening and I'm doing that. Because everything that happens just like that. It don't happen by chance. Even the bad things that happen to you sometimes, you thought about it. And that's why it happened. So understand that you control your thoughts, you control your reality. Words are spells. Think your thoughts, mean it, affirm it, assert it. Be confident when you're saying this. This is gonna happen for me this year. I'm making this happen this year. And feel it and know it. And I bet you, all praise to God and Jesus, I bet you it happens for you. I bet you it does. Drop a 7 in the chat and believe in Jesus. I don't care if them people left. Okay? I love God. I don't care who don't. I would stop this chat anytime to say that. Facts. That's why I'm gonna grow. Because I'm not chasing the view.
We're trying to get our heads around what's going on. Okay, so let's get back into this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on, baby. It's
Yeah.
my baby.
She shared Diddy messages. There are 100,000 emails and messages the U.S. has not taken possession of. Call me.
Everybody chop this shit up. Make sure y'all tag my baby. Make sure you tell her I want her back. I need her back. Make sure y'all go tell her what happened with your Oota. You need to take that man back. Because that man is a black man and he's strong and he's sorry. Facts.
Global was subpoenaed, but we don't have our company emails. 3 weeks before the trial.
If you believe in this symbol right here, drop a like right now.
Okay.
Drop a like.
Rule 17 subpoena is, but they're basically trying to say that they want her text messages, who was the forced labor, excluded.
I just like to keep seeing who I'm around.
It's not taking it to her tire.
You believe in that? Drop a
They
like.
are,
Just hit the poll.
Liana, we have 3 screenshots of an incident that will be discussed at trial, but the government now.
And this don't mean what Diddy was trying to do to somebody. No, allegedly, but you was doing this to Cassie, Diddy, so I ain't got to say allegedly. But look, this mean this, black man, black woman. Not what Diddy was allegedly trying to do to Cassie in the hallway.
So she no longer has the whole WhatsApp tag. And we're trying to wrap our arms around this.
Nice try, Diddy. Nah, David, you ain't heard? They about to spring Diddy. Y'all ain't heard they about to spring? Everybody drop a like. First of all, everybody drop a like. Everybody who has not dropped a like, drop a like now. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yo, I heard they about to spring Diddy, they said. They said a lot of the evidence has been thrown out. We know that a couple of the witnesses have been thrown out. But guess what they threw out, y'all? Allegedly, look what they threw out. You know the 1,000 bottles of baby oil? They threw out 999. Only 1 bottle of oil left that Diddy had his prints on. So that's the one he was using for himself, he's claiming, allegedly. So therefore, only 999 bottles of baby oil they was took off. They took 999 bottles off of Diddy's case, yo. Do you understand that? So everybody that's watching me and not dropping a like that was in the Diddy freak off, oiling up the victims, listen to me. Listen to me, y'all, who's oiling up the victims and they ain't help nobody. Look, you, I'm talking about you. Look. You, your only job, the person that's doing this, that was in the freak off, look, your only job was to sing Diddy's favorite song, which is Diddy, but then you did the other song that Diddy liked. And that song is 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall, 1,000 bottles of baby oil, if one of them baby oil should fall, 99 bottles of baby oil on the wall. Yeah, real shit. So don't let me find out that y'all was singing 99 bottles of baby oil on the wall. In a freak off e-offs. Yo, y'all my people or not? Yo, is y'all my people or not? I don't know who I'm around. I don't know who I'm around. Is I'm around regular people or is I'm around some weirdos? What's going on, bro? We talking about Diddy. What happened? We ain't saying Diddy innocent until he proven guilty, but I'm just saying what happened. All we know is the baby oils was in the building. And a couple of you people, y'all prints was on the baby oils. They already called us and told us, y'all prints was on the baby oils, bro. Them 99 bottles of baby oil that was on that wall that y'all was singing that song?
Counselor, calling
Lay your life, man. Hit the pole.
The government calls it.
Lay your life, bro. Lay your life, man.
So the government is basically calling.
Lay your life.
Out saying, stop it. We're not giving you sympathy. They're destroying thing, and they're saying the government said this is unprecedented. Basically, you guys are overreaching and asking for something that doesn't exist. Yana, there's the Avenatti case. Here, the harm is very brief.
99 bottles of baby oil.
With the Nixon factors. Again, we'll get into what the Avenatti case and what the Nixon factors are.
Salute if you drop
the
them out.
Avenatti case is basically the fact that, remember,
The oils, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Stay away from the oils, y'all.
He's in jail.
Don't do it.
Stormy Daniels. Well, the Avenatti case is actually very, very interesting because the
Hey, what y'all doing over there? Back away from the oil, sir. Miss, you in here. Back away from the oil, sir. Hey, you. Back away from the oil, sir. What's going on? Put the oil down, sir. Put the Johnsons and Johnsons down. What's going on with you, man? You gotta watch y'all, man. Over there, man. All right, get out the chat, man. Gotta watch y'all, man. That nigga had baby oils in his hand. You see that nigga? Yo, don't let me up it. Don't make me up it. Good. Watch y'all backs in there. This nigga got baby oil right next to y'all. About to slipping and sliding all over the chat.
The government,
You see it?
They submitted
Baby oil marks in the chat.
Avenatti
Out of control, man. It's out of control, man.
Here's the thing. He
Going
got
too far, man.
put in jail for trying to extort Nike. It was so odd. It seemed like a frame and a setup, right? Anyway, with the Avenatti case, his whole thing is you guys are cherry picking information. And by cherry picking it, you're making it look very, very bad. However, the Nixon case is basically saying that, like, okay, but when you have like 10,000,
Subscribe to the channel now.
What is relevant? So while there might be 10,000 messages,
If you're a woman, you better subscribe and play with me. The hell wrong with you? If you're a woman and you looking at me, I don't care what age you is. If you're gray haired, you better be subscribing because I like my birds well seasoned. I don't like no young spring chickens. I like my women very well seasoned. You heard what I'm saying to you? I like my hair salt and pepper. That's how I'm seasoning. I like on my old bird. I like my old bird with salt and pepper all over her. She got the salt and pepper here. Yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. All right? Make sure you subscribe.
9,000 are to DoorDash. The other 1,000
I just let it cut out the bag.
We're
Set.
only focusing on
I mean like OGs, baby. You are straight.
things
They don't know
that
what
are
to do with me.
relevant to this case. Okay. And
So tell your grandmother I said hi. Sugar. Tell your grandmother I said hi. I'll run down on your grandmother, especially if she look good. Run down on your grandmother. Hey, yo. She look good. This is the one of the finest gentlemen on earth. I'm play with me and your grandmoms. Me and your grandmoms got a thing going on, so don't be getting between it being a hater. That's why you don't want to like it, because me and your grandmoms got something going. Stop being a hater, man. At least I wasn't in the freak over with the baby oils. I was with your grandmoms. With the baby oils, homie. Leave it be.
Mark Anthony jumps in. Yana, I'm not sure what that possession, not the materials, is a whole ballgame. He was attorney jumps in.
Alright, what up, Rico? Stay away from the oils, homie. Stay away from the oils, man. On Bloods and Crips,
We
man.
learned that the defendant, Diddy, might be seeking an adjournment of the trial. This is not new conduct. Diddy is ridiculous. You know what the funny thing is? Diddy is doing the legal equivalent of dipping and diving, shucking and jiving.
Shucking and jiving?
You can't see me. And the
Told you she a black woman, shucking and jiving.
You wanted this trial was going to court. Now they're trying to get an adjournment. Okay. So basically they're saying that every time it becomes close to trial, they make a big smoke screen. They throw.
Yo, that's my baby mom's, man. Next time I get her back, I'm having a baby with her. So whoever's with her now,
No need
shit,
to wait.
do what you doing, nigga. Because once I pop back up, nigga, it's over for you. Just know that. I'm not even hating on you, brother. Whoever's with my baby right now, know that when I get her back, we having a kid, and you ain't gonna have it. Just know that. I'm not gonna hate on you nothing. You doing your thing right now because you got her. She eating good. She using my cards to buy mad food and all the shit she want to buy.
What's the
It's
word?
good. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I'm gonna get it back.
Verdicts, so hold it up, Hollow. Handle chaos.
Oh, you're real. Don't be a diddler, homie.
What's the word? It's your boy Sensei ripping them back again with another video. Apparently Wallo is pissing people off this weekend.
We gotta get into Wallo though, real quick.
No, a viral video made its way on social media showing Wallo speaking at an engagement. Apparently his comments about black businesses has rubbed people the wrong way. Okay, so let's check out this clip. We played a couple times for y'all. Then
Let's
we'll
hit the clip.
Some of the people's reactions. And of course, I'll give y'all my take.
Play the clip.
Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so with that being said, let's get right to it.
Oh, I'm black. I'm black. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material in your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? Nah, I support consistency, baby. Who fuck about what color you is? I'm spending my money. That paper, I'm spending bills where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here.
He's making some points at first, but I think I can understand why people went wrong with him with this. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like he just leaning his money just to the white man and not the right man. When it's on the right side, I don't know. You know what I mean? But wherever you want to spend your money, it doesn't matter. But he's right though, establishment being good and clean and all those things. But if you are black or whatever, you would want to have an establishment that's clean and all that, no matter what color you are, no matter race you are. So he may be pandering. We may have a case of pandering over here. He might be pandering, y'all. Do I need to change the poll? Is this guy pandering right now, man, on your screen? Is he pandering? I need y'all to drop a like right now, man. Is the man pandering?
That's also right. But one thing about 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions, and I make millionaires, baby. You understand? I come from the ghetto. Oh, I'm black. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't.
Makes sense though.
All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Listen, how old is you, Mo? Alright? How old's your grandma? She's 70? She ain't old at all. She's young. How she look? I run down on your grandmoms. Don't play at me. I told you, if your grandmoms look good, let me know. Don't do that. Don't be playing with my emotions. Second at an ocean. Woo. Don't do that to me. Cause me and her gonna be listening to some Teddy Pendergrass. Would you woo woo woo? She's like, where the fuck this young nigga came from? Could you woo woo woo? She's like, what the fuck this nigga know about Teddy? Could you? Straight up, I had your grandmother bringing the rain down and the motherfucking sunshine. You know how he was dancing in the movie and when they was singing? Do 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 do. Now she be bringing down the raindrops, nigga. When I'm up in the motherfucking crib. Straight. Don't link me with your grandma because you ain't gonna be able to come back to the crib no more. Only on Christmas Maybe on the Thanksgiving. That's it.
So
don't link me with your grandma. It's over for you.
It's a food good.
I'm the Granny Rizzler. I'm the Grizzler.
It's a material in your shit good.
You heard?
Stop.
I'm the Grizzler. You heard the Grizzler? You know the Riz game? My name is Grizz. Because I'm only grizzing up the grandmoms and the Grizzers. You heard? My name is Grizz.
Oh, you support the white people? Nah, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Who fuck about what color you is? I'm spending my money. That paper, I'm spending bills where the fuck I want to spend it at. Bro, it's Porsche, Ferrari, and I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here.
We heard you, bro. We heard you, bro. We heard you, bro.
Let's get into some of these comments.
Let's get into the comments.
Because like I said,
Bombing.
on social media, they went up, okay? I'm going to try to, get some real good answers. I don't want people just straight up hating. This one person said, this clown is after 15, just plain lazy. I don't know. Like that's wild. I'm gonna just go past that. All right. Another person said, Real Wallo opens his mouth to talk down on the black community, inquired about reparations. Black folks should stop supporting him.
Wow.
Another person said, this is a real conversation that needs to be held. Until we see ourselves as decent human beings with integrity first, we will always be categorized. I mean that across the board. We are the only people that cling to a color because we so badly want an identity. So it's deeper than business. Another person says, bad service or not, I still support. You don't know what that person is going through that day. Okay, another person says, the irony is people supported him and got him to where he is because he was black, okay?
That's the greatest point.
Upset.
What happened to him? He said, I'm a millionaire. Like, okay, but that's a bunch of factors factor into that. It's not like you just came home from jail and you would just know one of the, okay, Gillie was your cousin, boom, boom, boom. He was already a rapper. He already had some sort of a footing. So y'all came from somewhere to something. So it's not like nothing came from nothing. And you just started from jail and hit the ground running. No, you didn't, brother. You had things that helped you and put you in a position to help you. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand what he's saying, but I can also understand why some people are making the criticisms that they're making about Wallo about that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're conflating these points together, trying to prove a point, but then your point gets lost in the mix of this whole thing. It gets lost in a black and white thing, or you're not supporting people that's looking like you thing. When you're trying to probably say something that's a bigger point than all of that, to say it doesn't matter about being black or white or nothing, or this and this and that. It's about the business, whatever the case may be. But why do you got to limit it to a black business because he's black? That's what I don't like. So this is where that thing could come into being, that they would talk the AGEND, last letter, that type talk. Because why you got to focus and zoom in and zero in on the black businesses? Just say, if a person got a business, boom, 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 boom. Why you gotta go into a black business? That could make it seem like now you're trying to push an agenda like we should stay away from black BIs, businesses, you know what I'm saying? So people can understand that to be making a point. Some people I've seen in the comments are making that point, trying to say like he's pushing the AGEND, last letter look like that one. Some saying that he's pushing the AGENDA. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Is he? Y'all gotta get in the comments and let me know. Y'all gotta hit that poll because I heard Diddy about to be free. I'm in New York, nigga. I got a call. Hold on. Who this? Yo, where you at? Make sure you stay outside the courtroom. All right, cool. I heard they got some paperwork they supposed to push through on Diddy trial. All right. Yeah, keep me updated. Listen, it's real shit. Trying to tell y'all what's going on. Everybody subscribe to the channel and figure out what's going on, man. Because we ain't got time. We ain't got the time to keep telling you what the hell happened. We ain't got time to keep telling you what the hell happened. Listen, bro. But this nigga right here, Wallo,
seems like an attack at black.
I can understand why they're trying to catch him, but
I don't have shitty service. You get what I mean? We see it in the headlines all the time. These fashion companies, they putting out racist clothing, and that doesn't stop people from supporting them. You know what I mean? When it comes to the hair store,
Tommy Hilfiger
are putting hands on our women.
A few names.
And does that stop us from, you know what I mean, lining up around the corner to buy those pumps?
The stores, remember the Korean store, the people that had the nail shop did that thing to the people? Yeah, that happened in Brooklyn too. Facts, nigga. Word dead ass. My grandmother lived down the block from there. Used to. Facts. Word, son. So I went over there, bro, like this. Where y'all at? Playing around here. There was mad people outside that nail salon. I'm telling you, son, straight cheese on Nostrand Avenue. You don't forget that? Let me tell you, real shit. It's real history in my head, I'm telling you. When them girls got, remember, in the nail salon? Yeah, it was Brooklyn. Straight, son. Told y'all, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not capping to you. I'm not lying to you. I'm not scared running and hiding. I'm from Brooklyn. What happened? You mad? Good.
No, it doesn't. You know, there's a certain mentality that we've been conditioned to possess that automatically makes us shit on.
Everybody hit the poll.
But constantly take our money and support the opposing communities.
Yo, if you ain't hitting the poll, you was in a freak off, straight up. And you was only oiling up people. And you foul.
I mean, I understand.
And they can bring your ass up in the trap.
We want to do with our money. We worked hard for that. I understand, right? It's very understandable. However, considering where we are in this country right now, you know what I mean? With Trump, Elon, all these things are happening, and we're just sitting on the outside hoping that things fall in our favor. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we generate billions of dollars, but we take majority of that money
and give it all back.
Opposition who's out, you know what I mean?
That don't agree with that.
You know, this isn't a victim mentality. This is facts. You know what I mean? Certain businesses, they don't have access or resources like some of these bigger corporations. You get what I mean? Those are the ones who are really monopolizing the market, you know, making it harder for someone trying to start a business. Now, when it comes to our people, I understand. You know, you want your money's worth. You know what I mean? Customer service, it has to be A1. I will admit, you know, since COVID, a lot of these businesses, not just black businesses, all businesses, you know, they've taken a step back when it comes to quality customer service. Because at the end of the day, they're trying to keep the lights on by any means. A lot of people, you know, it's like this 9-to-5 hustle that we've been taking part in for, you know, several decades. It's not enough. You know, we're barely making enough money to keep the lights on. You know, for those who work 2-3 shifts, they don't even get to enjoy the things that they pay for. You know what I mean? You're barely in your bed. You barely turn on your TV. It's a lot of challenges that we face as a community, you know what I mean, that would attribute to, you know, one having, you know, subpar customer service, right, or service that, you know, you expect from other businesses when spending your money. But we just gotta be realistic, man. We gotta start talking to our people with grace and understanding and knowing that, you know, this fight has been going on for centuries. And now that we have some successful people who, you know, have prepared to make it out of these impoverished communities and neighborhoods, now all of a sudden you want to talk down or talk to your people in a certain way. And we got to stop that. You know, while I was in the room, I'm seeing elders, he cursing and everything. There was a time we didn't do that. And while I was old enough, you know what I mean? You don't always have to use profanity to get up on the cross, man. We got to start talking to our people with grace and understanding that our people have been through a lot. It didn't just start when you were born, when I was born. We've been fighting for the most simplest basic shit, and we still gotta fight for it to this day.
Every day we fight.
Again, does that negate the point he was making about, you know, expecting people to support you just because you have a black business? Listen, I understand that mentality, but we don't keep that same energy with all businesses across the board.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I said, these fashion companies, they can disrespect you, put out racist clothing, and people will still support it to this day.
Tell me how to figure out many names. I can name brands.
Controversy. People said, yo, let's boycott Target. Let's boycott these corporations that are dropping the so-called DEI because it looks like y'all don't want to pander to the black community no more. And what happened? People boycotted those stores. They lost billions in revenue.
Yeah, they did.
And guess what? People still had something to say about it. At some point, we have to be willing to support and only support our community if we want to have a thriving economy for black people in America. We can't keep busting our ass making everyone rich. Meanwhile, we're overworked and underpaid. So that's something to keep in mind. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I get it. You don't want to just automatically throw your money at any business. But in order for us to thrive in this country, we have to have a responsibility in supporting our own, and only our own. Come on. This is America. This is one big melting pot. You know what I mean? You can still support your own community, right? And then support others. But until we get to that place where we can honestly say, yo,
everybody drop it like that has not. First of all, this brother's dropping nothing but jewels, bro. That's why I'm even shutting up. I've been chiming in mad times. He's talking about nothing but some real positive, real stuff, bro. And I just, you know, any man or woman or child that's talking about real stuff, bro, you'll find me like this. And I always talk. You find me like this? What do I gotta say when this brother's dropping jewels like this, bro? This is the kind of conversation that we need to be having. This is the conversation that we need to be having with each other. This is the kind of conversation that we need to be having with our kids and be having with our little brothers, our little sisters, our little cousins, nieces, and all of that, bro. This is what we need to be having. We need to be bringing some of this energy back together because we're losing our young people, not just losing them to the streets, just in a mental space. They don't care about nothing in young people. They don't respect nothing. Bro, back in the time when we was young a little bit, I'm not even that old, bro. I'm just saying. We used to help old people carry bags and all types of shit, bro. Like, helping people, bro, too. Besides being from the streets, we still was helping people. Even a street nigga be helping people. You would never think he was from the street, he was a clipper or nothing. But because he was helping people too, bro. Come on, we need to get some of that energy back. And that's the main part of me building On Go, because we're going to be on Go together. That's what my grandmother told me. She said, make sure y'all go together and y'all get back safe, bro. And I know your grandmother, your mother, and all your father, whoever told you the same things. And every time you did that like that, we was always good. But every time you step out of pocket, one of us, oh, he want to chill, go wait for his homegirl, he go checking a girl, and we waiting. Next thing you know, something happened, boom, 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 boom. When we on a one mission accord, A to B or A to Z, and we back, trust me, nothing, it always goes smooth. It always goes smooth. Anytime we try to, I'm telling you, think about it. That's why we gotta be on Go together. We can't be all in random, sporadic directions. We gotta be on Go together. Any channel that y'all on YouTube, salute to all of them. But when y'all here, just understand that that's the mindset here. We about building together. We're gonna cover topics on all kinds of shit. Y'all can say what y'all say. I can say what I say. It don't matter. That don't mean we judging nobody, especially nobody that's that color, bro. We just got our own opinion, and that's all. That's all it is, man.
You get a mark right now when it comes to history, because right now it just feels like we're stagnant. You know, we played the political game, we played the entertainment business, and overall it isn't enough. But I know one thing, regardless of what year we're in, we gotta talk to our people with grace. And always have understanding of the fight that continues, the struggle that continues still to this day. It's not a victim mentality when acknowledging the facts. And the facts are, there's many challenges that our people face when trying to run a successful business. Okay, that already existed before COVID. Now when COVID is in the picture, post-COVID, now people are going out shopping. You know what I mean? Everyone is pretty much resorting to these apps or delivering things, delivering products. You know what I mean? People would rather spend their time at home in a controlled environment. You know, you go to these malls, the malls are looking very empty. You know, we're just going through a new phase, if you will. And people are trying to stay above float, as they say, right? Stay, keep from basically going out of business. And it's very hard, very hard. Like I said, Wallo, I get it. You know,
Wallo,
we do a lot. We see it.
Salute to everybody. You already know I want everybody getting the likes up, everybody hitting that poll. We listening to Oota on Go, intermission. You know how we go. Ooh. Likes up, hit the poll. Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe. And I need everybody to understand that at 8 o'clock, I got a video. If you're interested in Big Meats, Cuffy, Gatlin, Tammy, Cowens, and all that, I got a video that's gonna break through. I'm telling you, this shit right here. Listen, we got the ex-feds that was working in St. Louis on the DEA, bro. The ex-feds speaking about the case, speaking about Cuffy, Gatlin, speaking about all of that, son. Breaking it down, son. They got their own series going on, breaking the shit down. Shit's crazy. So trust me, go and check it right now. Actually, I got 2 shorts. I got one short that I uploaded for 6. One short of it that I uploaded for 6:30 p.m. today right now. It's gonna come in 5 minutes. And another short that I uploaded of this Cuffy Big Meats ex-DEA thing. I got another short that I uploaded for 7:10. Because the upload is for later on tonight. It's a premiere for 8 p.m. tonight. I wanted to make sure I got it to y'all because I may be running around and I really wanted to do it for you live. But listen, this is a premiere. I recorded it for you, so everything, so you got the video. Trust me, it's gonna be dope. Go and watch it because this is one of the part 1s of the Cuffy Gatlin. This is the BMF St. Louis story. BMF St. Louis. Make sure you're going to check that. Subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody that's hitting the Cash App. My Cash App is Oota on Go. Salute to everybody that's hitting my Instagram. That's how you contact me if you want to collaborate. If you need my help with SEO or helping you with your channel, that's how you holler at me on Instagram. Send me a message or something. I'll try to help you any way I can. Subscribe to my channels that's linked to my channel. I got Oota on Go Comedy and On Go News. I need all my people tapped into the news and tapped into the comedy. I want us all tapped in. Can't be just too serious sometimes. Start peppering shit when you're too serious. You gotta laugh sometimes. If you don't laugh, you're gonna get on your King Von. And even King Von know how to laugh. He smiled a lot. That's what made it more scary to me, is that the nigga would smile all the time. So look, you feel me? Real shit. He a young guy, but that don't make him less scary. Right? Yeah. Anybody can be scary, bro. A little kid. Trust me. Everybody drop like this. Show me a proof. All my niggas for the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. Subscribe to the channel now. If you a woman, play with me. Alright? Insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Damn. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Way in the school, laying in pain. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job, not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the film nigga. You was in the house, I'm a film nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. We the drug dealers, it's a little nigga. Taking a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head brings my antenna. 4-9, I San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. And I dip shit like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that man Tana. She bring me money, you press her. You got good Vanessa. I give a dick that'll change her life. You leave her change on the dresser. Shorty, you're wetty, you're wetty. Ready. That pussy ready, get ready. Ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the getty. She said she fuck with the Oota. I tell her open the shit. All my niggas for the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas for the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All my niggas for the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas for the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn cops. All y'all niggas is pussy. Once they suck, get shot. Niggas on some bougie shit. My bitches don't shoot at time. A lot of my niggas is low. All of my niggas is slimes. All of my niggas got chops and Dracos. I like to keep me a 9. So all the ops that be spinning the block, y'all better keep that in mind. Chan it up, keep 'em on. Benny Hunter, stick chop. My young boy like Mike Jack. Niggas single go pop. Y'all niggas ain't no shooters. Y'all niggas know the flop. Them niggas say they your homie. Then they go poly with lies. Y'all niggas ain't no shooters. Y'all niggas know the flop. Them niggas say they your homie. All my niggas for the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas for the Oota. Welcome to the Oota. All my niggas for the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. Shooters on the roof. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck on computers. All my niggas for the Oota. All my niggas turn shooters. Welcome to the Oota. Everybody subscribe to the channel, y'all. On Mother, on God, on Jesus sandals, on the game, y'all. Everything I love, nigga. I'm dead homies too, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. Ooh, all my niggas turn. Yeah. Shit the whole team on go. Shit the whole gang on go.